Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the trailer for the movie Fly Me to the Moon. And I know I wanted to do this yesterday, but I just didn't have enough time. Maybe because yesterday was a work day, and also earlier today was a work day, and that's why I usually do videos Tuesday night. Well, if I have time, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Fridays and the weekends. So even though I tried to get a video yesterday, there was a big chance I wasn't going to be able to, and it turns out that was the case. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad that everyone you seemed to be everyone was watching the reaction. I saw a lot of views go up, so I just want to say I really appreciate it. But anyway, so without further ado, let's get on with the review. Okay, so we first start off with this restaurant, like this diner, basically. And I still don't know if this is supposed to be waffles or waffies. I don't know. There's someone in the comments before I put the made for kids thing. If the comment section is available for you, if you know what this word is, please type it in the comment section or in one of the community posts, because those are always available for comments saying, oh hey, in your Fly to the Moon reaction or review video, whichever you choose. We talked about it because I talked about it in the reaction also. Just pick one of them. Just put it in one of my community posts that are just there. Just put it in the comments saying, hey, this thing you were talking about in the reaction or review, I finally figured out what this word is. It's this. I would greatly appreciate it. Really. Anyway, I mean, I don't know why I'm making such a big deal, but I can probably look it up. But I don't know. I feel like if I look it up, it's probably gonna be really obvious, and I'm gonna feel like a bit of a dummy. I don't know, because immediately when I look at this, especially with that W. Well, first of all, with the W, it kind of looks like Walgreens. If I'm actually gonna be honest, that W, it looks like kind of like Walgreens, especially this part. Like, and before anyone asks, no, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I know no one asked me, but just in case, if you're gonna ask me, oh, do they give good service? So that's not what this channel is about. So just, but I just wanted to point that out. Oh hey, looks like that. um, honestly, that A could be better. I don't know. That looks like a little squish, but anyway, that's nitpicking. But the point before, I talked about the whole Walgreens W thing, and it looks like a cool W. They have a cool W, but immediately when I looked at that, I thought it was waffles, but it has an I there. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. Anyway, uh, I'm getting too hung up on that. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna move on. So anyway, so we had this main character. I forgot his name, but the main guy character, the astronaut, he's walking into the restaurant, and we have Scarlett Johansson. I think her name is Colleen, and yeah, she has a nice dress. She's holding the pen really well. I think this is supposed to be a martini. I think so. I mean, it looks like a martini because I watch a lot of cooking shows, so I think the blonde wig is working. I think it fits pretty well on her face. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so she's kind of taking some notes, and I just love the look. As immediately as he comes in, she's giving him a look, and I just love it. And he's just I love it how, I guess this is supposed to be subverting the expectations, because you kind of have a look right here, especially with his face, where he kind of comes up to him and he's oh, you're on fire, and she's like, oh, very cute. I'm not gonna stop, drop, and roll with you. And then he's like, no, literally, your book is on fire, and he just came in as a concerned citizen. I love that. I guess what you call a subvert of expectation, because you immediately see right here, you think, oh, she has a candle near her. No, this is kind of I guess we call it the storm to come, to where you see how there's do you see kind of this orange right here? That's supposed to be her book on fire, and I actually think that's actually pretty cool. And you see how she moved away and went more near the fire of the book. and like see like her book's actually on fire. I'm not sure how that happened. Hopefully, in the movie, actually shows it getting caught on fire because the trailer is very like squat. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It's very squashed. Like it's like a rectangle. There's a lot of black negative space. So we're only seeing partial of her book. So hopefully there is a candle near her, so the book doesn't automatically catch on fire because that wouldn't make any sense. So, um, and, it was a kind of a dummy move that she just threw a martini on the book. Like you're supposed to be an awesome reporter and wizard in marketing. Why on earth would you think that would work? That's kind of lame. But he obviously like as a smart astronaut, like he like puts his leather jacket like on top of the fire to cool it off, and then they go I forgot the joke he made, and like she thinks it's really funny. They shake hands. Ba, 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 ba. So NASA, they're talking about the space launch. We have Owen Wilson. I don't know the name his character. They didn't say his name. Saying like, oh hey, the marketing in NASA is plummeting. It's at the bottom. Like, we need to figure this out. And we have Ray Romano here. He's a pretty funny guy, so he's gonna be here. And I like the white actually everyone's wearing because even in Hidden Figures they had black or really dark pants, colorful, not too colorful, but like striped ties and white shirts. That's always like the motto, and like glasses or no glasses, basically. And they're kind of talking about the space launch and how it's like, oh, we keep on blowing up. If we do this back in real life, we're gonna get blown up. Like this guy even goes flying. Like we need to do something. And yeah, the president talking about like NASA is like marketing not doing really well. Like we need to bring in the expert, and we have Scarlett Johansson, like Colleen, I think her name is, coming in, and like she's being shown around, and he almost is like, you are the best at what you do, and main character guy is like, what are you doing here? And I love the joke like, oh, I felt a connection between us last night, and I just had to track you down like a crazy person, and he's like, eh. He's just like, no, I'm just messing with you. I work here. Like I'm part of your marketing campaign, and we have what's this? But like a space capsule, the Omega chronograph, chronograph times astronauts in space. So I guess this is like supposed to be like the chronograph watch. I guess I never heard of that before, but comments below. Is that real watch? The chronograph, the Omega chronograph? But I actually like the design of this watch. It like actually looks really cool. And like, everyone was like kind of like wearing the watches, and like, oh, they'll wear this Omega, so it is an Omega watch. When American astronauts walk on the moon, they'll wear this Omega. Nice. It's a cool looking watch. And like how he's kind of explaining the things, how things work around here, talking to Colleen and saying the moon and space isn't something that you just put a jingle or a slogan on, like a bumper sticker on it. You'd be surprised, I think, nowadays, dude. And like I'm not sure who this is. Like this is supposed to be like her assistant or something. I don't know. But they're kind of talking some more. Hold on a second. It seems like they're kind of having like a press conference here, probably. And I think it's supposed to be Apollo 11, I believe. Yeah, Apollo 11. And I love the snap, crackle, pop, and how it's black and white. It's the Kellogg's Rice Krispie. It is actual cereal. That's actually pretty cool. And we have Henry Smalls, the deputy launch director. I guess that's his title. And I love how they did this. He's like, it's Ray Romano. He's like, that's not me. When I was looking, I was like, that's not Ray Romano. He's like, that's my name. What the heck? And like obviously, I guess a bit later in the film, right after that scene, he's like talking to Colleen, saying, probably like, hey, what the heck? Like, how come he wasn't doing that, or why was this other guy there? And she's like, well, you guys told me plenty of times that you guys don't want to be in these interviews. So I guess the Kellogg's and the watch thing, I guess they all complained or they all hated it or something. I'm just assuming that from the trailers, because otherwise, why wouldn't they want to do these other acting gigs? But he's like, you guys explained to me that why you guys didn't like this, so I got actors to fill your place. He's like, oh, here comes your sub double right now, your actor. He's like, what? And he's like, oh, I flew 52 missions in Korea. And he's like, no, I flew 64 minutes in Korea. He does like a manly handshake. And then he does like a very similar voice. You can tell it's a bit different, but really similar. He's like, I flew 64 missions in Korea. It's like, how's that? I actually sent a reaction. I was like, that was pretty close. And he's like, what? I'm not gonna let this bozo be me. And, oh, I just want to say, beautiful shot with the sunset or sunrise. I'm not sure, with the helicopter and then the spaceship. Beautiful, beautiful. And all the sun hitting the water. Beautiful. And we have basically almost talking about we are head to head with the Russians, like on the spaceship thing. The whole world is going to be watching this, which I understand the perspective. We need to have a backup of the moon landing. Wait, hold on. It's supposed to be a review. I shouldn't be skipping all this stuff. So the astronauts are carrying these packets with them, and everyone's taking photographs of them, and I think these are supposed to be the Russians right here. And I love the art style, like the marble, and like the light hitting the desk is supposed to be really shiny, and how the leader is right there, and we have the two, like I would say, like head guards holding this pillow thing. Wow, like as it like even when you do present the thing in other countries, you're just supposed to hold the pillow, like until you're ordered to otherwise. So I'm not sure that's supposed to be in fact in Russia. It might be, but I know in other countries that it's supposed to be a thing, like even though you hand the metal or hand the mechanism to something or whatever, you're supposed to hold the case for it. Like you're supposed to hold it unless you're told otherwise. At least that's my understanding. And I like how it's like in order, like the head leader is right here, and everyone else is kind of more to the side right there. Pretty cool. And like I love the perspective of it's a I forgot the view called, but it's people. Everyone's like really small, and everything is so much bigger. They got the perspective right. I commend them that. And like, oh, they basically say we're gonna fake the moon landing. Wait, hold on. Let me get a better look at that. Top secret Project Artemis, May 18th, 1969. Project Artemis. I wonder what that's supposed to. I know it's the fake moon landing day, but what is Artemis supposed to mean? And he's like, oh, we need a backup. It's like, oh, stay off moon. Finished set. And she's like you're saying we need to fake the moon. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And she's basically saying, like, we can't let anyone find out what we're doing because, like me, really big fans of space, want these astronauts to actually complete their mission. Like you know, we need them to complete the mission, and we want it to be great and actually be in space and actually say we actually did it. Because if we actually find out in real life, like I'm going in real life for a second, that it was actually faked, I know a lot of people say I was right and put that on their blog or whatever, but we didn't actually go into space then. The NASA Kennedy Space Center would basically be, I don't want to say sham, but like not as cracked up as it's supposed to be, like as historical. Yeah, there is still history there, but part of it is a lie. And I would be very disappointed if that ends up be true. I don't think it's true. I don't think I ever believe it will be true, but but I actually kind of like this guy. He's supposed to be like the director for this like fake moon landing to direct people because the actors need to be in astronaut suits to do the moonwalk, and being on strings. They've never been on strings before. It's gonna look like crap. Like you just have to get it right. So I like how she's like, no one can know what we're doing because they're gonna be really upset. And he's like, I will not expect that. I will not accept that because he's like, I want people to know my work. I was able to fake the moonland. To him, he just thinks this is like the crown jewel and the Queen Elizabeth's crown. And then I love how she's like, they will shoot you. He's like, okay. Like, well, what's my budget again? And like we have Ray Romano there, and we had this fighter jet, and we have him with her. I'm not sure if he's trying to give her like a flight experience or something. I'm not sure. But I love the sun hitting the glass. Really cool. This is like a weird line that he kind of played on her. Well, not played on her. Just told her, "I know the moon much more than you," and I hold on, wait, hold on, let me okay, I'll just leave it there. And in the reaction, I was like, okay, sure, all right. Weird line, but when I was thinking about it more after the reaction, I was kind of thinking, I think this is supposed to play into the thing of I understand my job more. My job is less complicated than the girl that I like. I think it's supposed to be played, but it's like in Frozen, Kristoff's song, not just the women, just humans in general, like how he was singing to Sven, like I guess spoilers for the first Frozen movie. Beware, beware. Um, oh, reindeer are less complicated than humans. They're much better than humans. Oh, Sven, do you agree? And there was another one, not in Frozen. There was another thing. It was the tip of my tongue. I'm forgetting, but it's supposed to be like, it was in Rampage. This spoilers for Rampage, where the character Dwayne Johnson was playing, the Rock. He was explained that apes, gorillas, are more understandable than human beings. Like human beings, like destroy and kill and use guns, while gorillas are more beautiful, more majestic. So those two characters are more prone to their job and their work life, or animals or animal brethren, than actual human contact kind of thing. So is that supposed to be this? I'm assuming. Because other than that, I'm like, that's a very weird line to say. Like, I understand the moon much more than you. I'm like, okay. Again, when I watch the movie, I'll be like, that's sweet, man. Okay. Anyway. And again, everyone's outside. I believe they're in Florida. This is at NASA Center, and they're all gonna wait for like the spaceship to launch. And I liked how they go from scene to scene of the rocket launching and the fake moon landing, of how it's like they're trying supposed to deceive you, kind of, or like a play on which is gonna be real. And this is my hope, that they actually shoot the fake moon landing, but they actually make it into space, and then they destroy the fake footage. That's my hope. I want them to actually get into space, because the whole premise, because even he says in the trailer, while like the whole scenes are happening, where he's like, if you do this, if you shoot the fake moon landing, even if we don't make it to space, if you actually shoot this and actually present it to the public, all of these are all the astronauts, including me, all we worked on it would be for nothing. And I in the trailer, I said I totally agree. I totally agree with that statement. Yeah, all their hard work would be for nothing if you just fake this whole thing. Like, we have spent so many years training, and you shot this in like a couple days, a week at most. Like, that's awful. I mean, awesome directing skills, but like, still awful. It's awful. But like, Scarlett Johansson, and like, everyone's clapping. Hopefully, because they actually made it into space. Like, how he's gonna say, like, oh yeah, all of our hard work would be for nothing. Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum. Someone in the comments below, is this a famous guy? I'm assuming he is. I don't know. But this is my first time hearing about him. Channing Tatum. I had to say, he does look like John Cena, I need to say. But other than that, I don't know him. And she then, I think, in the same scene, she said, like, you wouldn't be this far without me. So I guess it's supposed to be like a trust me moment. But at this moment, I don't really, because even though it was Owen Wilson's idea, because I keep on saying that because I don't know his the role he's playing. I'm not sure his name, but I'm like, at the moment, I don't trust you because you're gonna fake the moon landing, and that makes me sad. So no, Colleen, I don't trust you. Sorry. I hope I will in the movie. Hope I will. And then we had this race car thing. And I love the perspective of the rocket going this way and the camera's kind of like over here. I love that angle. Pretty cool. And I like how it's kind of far in the distance. You only see really the smoke and a little bit of rocket and a sunbeam, like the going this way. It's kind of hitting this woman's head. Really well shot. Really well shot. Then, I don't know, Colleen and her assistant are robbing a store. They threw a shopping cart Is it because this box is on sale? Come on, you could wait for the store to be open and then you can buy the thing. She has this like look on her face. So I don't know. Maybe she's mad. Maybe it's because the astronauts actually didn't make it to the landing, or maybe it's because they did, and she's upset that this whole faking the moon landing was a waste of time, and then she's gonna rob something. Either way, I'm very disappointed. Don't rob a store, even if this box is on sale. I think this is supposed to be like a DVD player or something. Might be. I'm not sure. Best price sale. Hardwick. Is Hardwick an actual brand? Might be. But and like everyone's really excited. Everyone's driving this bridge, and how we again, like, is this real space or is this supposed to be like the faking the moon thing? It could be either or. They're doing like a good job of like not like telling us which is which. There's like this dance thing. They're carrying the main character guy like, to the water, I think, and he's probably saying like, no, like, don't get me wet. You have Ray Romano there. You have this guy. Again, is this real space or is this a fake moon landing? Because he has like a terrified like a terrified face. Because if you've never been in space before, space is really scary. Because if you get out of the orbit of the moon or wherever you are, and if you don't have something to hold on to, you'll be flying in space forever until you can reach like another orbit thing. So yeah, that's really scary. So I'm hoping this is actually really space, but who knows? Who knows? Like right here. Is this real? I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, this is the fake moon landing part right here. And I like this shot of Fly Me to the Moon. Pretty cool. And he's like saying like, oh, like I forgot. He said my Armstrong is such a B word. I'm not gonna actually say it. But and like they're kind of tripping over each other, and everything's catching on fire, and then she says, we should have gotten Kubrick. I think that's what she said, Kubrick. But anyway, it says launches this July. And I know this film is not yet rated, but for the reaction, the review, I'm not going to put it made for kids. This video, actually, because this is actually, I know this trailer doesn't say it, but in the later trailer and actual film, it's rated PG-13. So you could put, if it's appropriate, put all the comments you want, if it's appropriate. But I know sometimes, even if I don't put it made for kids, sometimes there's like a little thing saying, oh, people can't comment. I don't know why. It's just how it is. But anyway, launches this July. Really excited for the film. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I guess once again, I hope the movie's great. I hope they don't fake the moon landing and present it to the public, because that would be really sad. Yeah, that's it. All right. Okay. So everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to check out my mini reviews and my community post. And I need to see if I have enough time, because I don't have a work day tomorrow. I'm pretty sure, because even though this is before midnight, you're gonna get this review for today on Tuesday. So I believe I can get my review for Secrets of Sulphur Springs Season 3 Episode 5. I think I get that review done today. So Wednesday I can get Episode 6 done. And then Friday Episode 7. Saturday will be my mini review for Episode 8, because it will not only be the season finale for Season 3 of Secrets of Sulphur Springs, but it will also be the series finale of Secrets of Sulphur Springs. Yep, it will be the series finale. So I want the mini review to be on Saturday, so Sunday can be the actual full review. And then Monday will be the community post for that, because I probably won't have enough time during Sunday in that 24-hour period to put that community post there. But yeah, so everyone, so that'll be later today, hopefully. All right. Bye.